My manager had no clue I was a certified lawyer. I'd taken the job in the company's legal department under a different role title, just legal assistant, because I wanted a slower pace for a while, a break from courtroom chaos and high-pressure clients. I didn't advertise my credentials, and no one ever bothered to ask. For months, I gave quiet, solid advice behind the scenes, reviewed contracts, flagged red flags, and often saved the company from costly legal missteps. But my manager, Jeff, didn't like being challenged, especially not by someone he assumed was just an assistant. One day, I pointed out a serious compliance issue in a contract he was rushing to finalize. It could have led to a lawsuit or regulatory fines, and I told him as much. He brushed me off at first, but when I persisted, he snapped. "You're not a lawyer," he said. "Stay in your lane. In fact, you're done here." Just like that, he fired me. No HR, no process, just a verbal termination in front of 2 coworkers. I left quietly, holding back a grin. The next day, I returned, this time with my bar license, credentials, and a formal letter addressed to both him and the executive team, detailing not only my wrongful termination, but also the legal exposure he'd caused by ignoring my advice. The executives were stunned. Within hours, Jeff was placed on administrative leave pending investigation, and I was invited into a meeting with the company's general counsel, who offered me a new position, this time as senior legal advisor. Word spread fast. Jeff had fired a real lawyer for giving correct legal advice, and now I had his old office. Some people said I played it like chess. Others just laughed at the irony. For me, it wasn't about revenge, it was about principle. I didn't need the promotion, but I wasn't going to let arrogance walk over integrity. The company's leadership changed their tune quickly, giving more attention to internal voices and reviewing how decisions were made. As for Jeff, he never came back. The last I heard, he was consulting, hopefully learning to ask a few more questions before pulling power plays. Meanwhile, I continued doing the work I loved, this time with the respect that came from no longer needing to hide who I was.